Oh, Beach. Hi, Beach.
Okay, you see
Yep.
now in your video, I think it's at 6 minutes and 43 seconds. On your number rows right here, you
Yeah,
have
continue
2
yours.
and
Yep.
7.
All right, so close this out. Let's just close this and go back to your primary data set. Just get rid of this.
Okay.
Don't need to save it. Just close it out and go back to your primary data set. That one. Yep. Oh, you have rows excluded. That's why. You've excluded stuff. See those red no smoking signs?
Yes.
All right, so go to the rows menu. The top, go to rows. Yep.
Okay.
And then row selection.
Okay.
And then select excluded. Fourth one down, select excluded. Okay, now I want you to go back to the rows menu and hit the second one, exclude, unexclude. Okay, so now go to the tables menu. Summary. And put Gen Health and General Health categories in there.
And group.
Yep, and group.
Gen Health.
General Health categories. Press OK. Magic!
You're the best.
Magic, magic. So just always make sure that, you know, if you're getting numbers that are different, double check that you don't have things excluded.
Okay.
And it's super easy to happen, especially when you're a new JMP user, that you go into the rows menu and you accidentally exclude something and you didn't really mean to do that.
Okay.
So these should match. Let's
I'll make it. I want mine. I'm trying to make mine look like yours and Glenn's when I'm doing it. I'm trying, Dr. C.
Oh, hey, trying's all we can ask. So let's double check this.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2 missing. No, go back to the other one. Go back to the other window. So just go up to the window. Just pick whatever one. I want to go back to the summary table that you had.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Here it is.
Yep. Okay, so you got 2 missing. I'm just looking at the code book. Your excellence should be 76,032. That's right. Your very good should be 145,065. That's right. So your good match, your fairs match, your don't knows are 799, and your refuse are 446. So you're good.
Okay. 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 I'm gonna get this. The issue, I don't know if you read the announcement when you put out that announcement yesterday. That did make me feel a little bit better because I did not reach out to you yet. But trying to, and I don't do late work, but the issue that I'm having is trying to, and I have a calendar. I said I'm gonna do this today, I'm gonna do this today, and I'm gonna do this today. But if I'm stuck on something for that particular day, it stops me from moving to the next day. Then I get behind.
Right.
Then I panic because the work now is late, and I don't have no points to give away. So.
Well, so there's a couple of things that I want to assure you about the learning checks. They're not going to make or break you for this class. You're going to have ample opportunity to make up points for that.
Okay.
The majority, I mean, I think last semester we ended up with like 90% A's, and because the exams, which you'll also get an opportunity to reflect on the midterm, and then your teamwork makes up a large part of this as well.
Okay.
So the learning checks really are not going to make or break you as long as you're putting in honest effort.
Okay.
What I will tell you is that if you get stuck,
okay,
stop.
Okay.
Try to figure it out for a little while, but do not spend multiple hours because, again, look, this was a super straightforward solution.
Okay.
And you would have spent hours trying to figure out what was going on. It's really generally pretty easy for me to take a look at what you're doing. That's why Zoom's so great.
Okay.
And go, oh, here's the solution. So if you're working at this in the evenings and you get a point where you're stuck and you've tried to search it out, or you can Google something with JMP, a lot of solutions come up. If you just hit a wall, stop, because you're only going to serve to frustrate yourself. Put JMP away, spend your time doing some other things, shoot me an email.
Okay.
and we'll see if we can't get a solution. I'm happy to be flexible with due dates if you're working, right? Like if you're working towards getting it done. Where I'm inflexible is if people just wait till Sunday night to try something. Yeah, you're not that kind of person. So anytime you hit a speed bump, just shoot me an email.
Okay.
And we'll see if we can't get it figured out. I'm absolutely here to help you and to get you on the right track. So now you got your numbers back, and now you can move on with what you were doing.
Okay. Okay. Then on the other video that you had for Learning Check 3, the review, and you was going along. Now this is teaching me some things because you highlighted 2 rows at the same time. And you should have seen me Googling, because I'm trying, how did she do that? How did she do that? But I got my little notes here that was telling me how you hold the shift and the arrow to the right or whatever. And it took me probably about 20 minutes to figure that one out. But
well, it's generally, there's some things that you won't figure out on your own, the exclude, unexclude, because you'd have to know the terminology for that. Yes. But if you figure it out on your own, you are way more likely to remember it.
Yes.
Than if I just tell you.
Yes.
That's true of life in general.
Okay. But I think I'm okay then. I'll be able to do the good plus and everything. I was just stuck here. And I noticed when I went back to listen to the videos, since now I'm putting everything on one, I hate to say spreadsheet, because that's what it looks like to me, but it's in junk. Put everything together so I can be able to compare. But that was the problem. And when we was talking with Lynn on Friday, 2 of the other girls that was on there, and they were saying this is getting to be a problem because they were opening the same different subsets as well, and it was becoming a problem.
Yeah, no, you always you should see my files. When I work on analyses for people, when they send me their data set, that data set stays exactly the same. I open up and resave it so that I always have the original data sitting somewhere, and then I have my analytics data set so that I'm not always opening the raw data, like, because that is really confusing. So now that you have this general health recoded, whenever anything else comes up in the class that says open the Burfus, just open this one, because you've already recoded everything. If you just keep opening the original data set, you're going to have to go through all these steps again.
Yes. Yes. And that's the problem, that I had stuff already recoded, but trying to remember, okay, I got to go back and listen to every video for me to recode. And see, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. So now if you just take, and really to recode the rest of this, you've got race recoded. If you go in and recode sex and recode the quality of life and sexual orientation, like if you just sit and recode all of these right now, they'll be ready for when you're asked about them later.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yes, but I don't want to, I'm going to have to play with it once I get caught up, because
just get
when
caught
Friday
up.
come, whatever Friday or Sunday, I want my stuff in ready the day before.
Okay. But yeah, just now keep working with the one that you've already made changes to.
Okay. I shouldn't have to click back in no time soon.